Today is track day, and you guys get to witness track day here in Japan. And Makoto is going to introduce his son to the world of racing on this. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. It's your boy Khalifa Saad, and I'm back with another video. Today is going to be different. Today we're headed to the track. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I made some adjustments to my microphone setup. And hopefully y'all can see because I'm using my other helmet that I normally don't vlog with. My Icon helmet that I do vlog with is at the shop. And I know this pipe is loud. It's like 7:22 in the morning. So I'm sure that people are probably still sleeping on a Sunday. But like I was saying, we're headed up to the track today. Today is the day that Makoto introduces his son to racing. Now Makoto's son, I believe he's 8 years old. And Makoto's been teaching him how to ride motorcycles because Makoto started around that age. So Garage 414, which is the most premier motorcycle garage as far as I'm concerned in all of Japan, they are sponsoring this event. They rented out an entire track just for this day. Now Makoto tried to convince me to take the beamer out and put it on the track, but I'm not track ready. I need to buy gear if I'm going to ride on the track, and I figure as long as I don't buy gear, I won't try to get my ass on the track. I actually didn't think I would be able to go today because my license, so the military issues out driver's license for U.S. personnel working on base. And as I mentioned in a previous video, in Japan you're required to have what's called a JCI, which is an inspection. You either do it once every 2 years or every year, depending on the size of your vehicle. Now the Suburban has to be inspected every year because it's considered a large cargo vehicle. Like clockwork, every year I drop it off at Makoto's. Makoto has the inspection done on it and updates all my paperwork. Well, my van is scheduled to be done in August. In August, I was in the States. Needless to say, my JCI didn't get done. Now, it wasn't so much as a slip of the mind, but I was honestly thinking that I still had another year on that JCI. I thought I had done it a year ago, not 2 years ago. But apparently I was wrong. So when I was going on to base, the guards at the gate doing their due diligence realized that my sticker was expired. So they booted my van. Can you believe that? They booted my van and I had to walk home that evening and then deal with everything the next day, which was yesterday. So I'm thinking maybe, the whole time I'm still thinking, no, I did my inspection last year. And I had some paperwork in my office that I thought could have been the paperwork for the inspection, but it turned out that wasn't it. So needless to say, I neglected to do the inspection on the vehicle, which resulted in a suspension of my license for 30 days. Well, how are you riding the bike, you might ask, if you don't have a license? Well, luckily for me, they treat vehicle license and motorcycle licenses different. They treat them as separates. So what they did was they suspended my license for driving. And they told me I could still ride my motorcycle. And here we are, we're on the way to the track. Long story short. But anyway, I'm going to put you guys on pause right now. Once we get up to where we're going, I'll cut you guys back on. There's a cop lurking in the, yep, I knew he was lurking. But you're not smart, Mr. Officer, I see you. Leaves gonna crawl and wondering why got out of bed at all. 3.5 up by my window, and I can't, whatever he said. I'm sure I probably look crazy right now because I just got off the bike. But we made it out to the racetrack. And it's a small course designed for small bikes. They will let you take something up to a 1,000 on here. But of course, the booster's a 1,300, so I can't take it out here. Plus, it's stretched. But this is mainly for smaller bikes. And you guys can see the course right here. I'm assuming they're gonna enter here and then probably go around loop. I don't know, I've never been out to this track, so we're gonna have to see and figure it out together. But when I tell you the ride up here was cold, it was freaking freezing. When I got to Makoto's shop, I was half tempted to jump on the Beamer because the Beamer has heated grips, and of course the booster doesn't. So I changed over to my winter gloves, and even that didn't help very much. My hands are still freezing. But I'm gonna take you guys around, let you see the bikes out here. Like I said, it's mainly for smaller bikes. There's Makoto's son bike. That's what he'll be riding. Makoto actually brought this out. He's gonna ride this. Hangry. But yeah, we'll walk the line in a minute. But as you can see, there's the smaller bikes. Nothing out here big. But we'll walk the line so you guys can see what we have out here. So before we walk the line, what I didn't realize is they actually have cars. They have a little car course set up here too. You got a Mazda Miata out there going nuts. Yeah, I didn't realize they had this little course over here until I heard the car spin up. Nice hook. That boy good. He is slinging that thing. I hope you all can see it. I know the lighting out here is horrible. I have to see if I can adjust it in post-processing. Anyway, things are just starting to warm up. We're gonna head back over here and walk down the line as everyone gets prepared with their bikes. I think the biggest bike I saw out here was a 600, and that was a Ninja. Actually, I think it's two 600s out here, but those are the largest bikes I've seen out here so far. I don't know what's up on the other side, because way down there are people with bikes as well. So we'll go ahead and walk the line, see what they got out. But before we do that, we got to take a look at something else. Bam! There it is right there. So I know I had made a comparison between the Busa and the Beamer, and I was saying how the Beamer's a monster and it was much different than riding a Busa, and it is. But the Busa's more of a sport touring bike than a sport bike, and the ride up here was probably about 40 minutes or so. So you figure 40 minutes to Makoto's, 40 minutes to here. That's a nice little ride. And it was comfortable the whole ride, except for the fact that it's cold as hell out here. That makes sense, cold. Well, cold as hell as in the precipitation hell. But yeah, it was freezing on the way up. My hands are actually still a little cold. But we'll go ahead and walk the line. Everybody got the tire warmers on, warming the tires up, getting them nice and sticky for the track. They even got a little scooter out here. Ninja 600. But yeah, when I say it's mainly for the smaller bikes, it's for the smaller bikes. So this is pretty much what they'll be running on the track. But they're taking it seriously. Look at those tire warmers. But this Buell right here, this thing is gorgeous. Look at the carbon fiber on it. This is the prettiest bike I've seen out here. Daijoubu? I mean, he's got this thing set up too. Be interested to see what it does on the track. Thing is beautiful. I love it. And I'm not really one for naked bikes, but I like that one. Let's see what they got over here. Got an R6. Yeah, so like I said, this track is mainly set up for the small bikes. They were gonna let me take the beam on here. Makoto had cleared it ahead of time, but I don't have all my racing gear. And I'm not buying any new gear either. I wanna see this on the track. おはようございます。かっこいい。おはようございます。ああ、世代。僕51なんで。あ、ないです。僕もです。Alright, so that's the lineup so far. I don't know what else. Like I said, it's up the hill. We'll find out when they come down to get on the track. But there's another car over here jumping on the course. So we'll walk over here and take a look at it. He's not hitting it as hard or nearly aggressive as the Miata was. But there's no real action taking place right now. I'm more interested in the motorcycle content. I'm gonna wait for everybody to get ready and the race starts, and I will cut you guys back on, so don't go nowhere. Like I said, Makoto is preparing his son for the track, and he's getting him ready right now. He's strapping on the lap counter.
What the fuck?
あ、いいよいいよ。考えたら。
あるある、満タン入れとる。
It's gonna be a good day. Father-son time is always a good thing. He's ready.
Ready?
Yeah. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good day for him, good time for him. But anyway, I'll cut you guys back on in a bit. So they're about to get things kicked off now. We're gonna walk up here and they're gonna set out the ground rules, explain everything that's going on. Of course, everything will be in Japanese. So if you're not Japanese, don't speak or understand Japanese, you're not gonna understand what they're saying. And I'm not gonna translate because my Japanese is not that good. But they're going over the rules right now. Makoto and his son. So like I said, they're going over the rules right now. I'm not going to record the whole thing because you guys aren't going to understand what he's saying anyway. So I'll cut you guys back on in a bit. So like I said, this event is being sponsored by Garage 414. Those guys run Garage 414. The guy with the yellow flag is the one that rides the H2R Kawasaki. He's the number one on the circuit. He rides, I think, a ZX10. He's number one in his class. Makoto rides a CBR 1000. He's number one in his class. And then there's one other guy, Waka, that rides with him on a R1. And he couldn't make it today, so he had to work. I'm taking you guys over here so you can get an overlook of the course. They're just going over the rules. So they're gonna enter in here and they're gonna loop around. This is all the inside track. And then the outside, excuse me, is this long straight here. And I would love to open my bike up on that straight, but I know that's not even enough for that booster. So while they continue to go over the rules, I'm going to actually, we're gonna walk up there because they've got some type of course going on. So I want to take a look at that and let you all get a look at it as well. So I'll put you guys on pause till I get up there. Got some more bikes over here. Got the Ducati Panigale. He just pulled up because I can hear his fan going off. The Honda CBR Fireblade. Let's see what we got over here. Another Cowie. Ohayou gozaimasu. See, I knew the bikes were here, but I didn't know they had a course going on up here. I saw it on the way in, but I didn't pay that much attention to it. I just figured it was here, but no one was using it. Oh, looks like someone went down already. This guy is getting it. So I guess they all got their own little section that they're staying in. At least that's what it looks like right now. Got some good throttle control, brake control. Adobo Moto, he said, eat your heart out. You and your Grom. Anyway, that's about enough of that. We're going back over here, so don't go nowhere. So right now, they're doing a demonstration to show the actual course. So everybody knows where to go, what lines to run. So like I said, this is the entrance right here. Once the race starts and everybody starts coming in, I'm gonna go up top at the bird's nest so you guys can get a better overall view. Move over here with Makoto and his son. So that's Makoto's son out there. And just like that, he's been introduced to racing. Look at the proud papa. So they've made several passes, they've had several races. Well, not really racing, it's more so time racing than anything else. So they're racing against the clock, and then the clock dictates who wins. But this right here is what Makoto was trying to get me to do with the Beamer. For this portion, anybody can get on the track. I think it was only $10 to get on the track, like 10-15 minutes. You don't have to wear any gear. As you can see, they're not riding fast at all. And now I'm kicking myself in the butt because I should have brought the Beamer out here. Oh well. Maybe there'll be a next time. But you can see they're not going fast at all. And you can't take anything bigger than a 1000 out there. So the boost is out of the question. But anyway, there's Makoto gearing up, getting ready to jump on the track on this. So his son went out on this one. Makoto's going out on this one. So I'll cut you guys back on in a minute. Probably after Makoto does his laps, I'll end the video because I don't want to make it too long. So you guys just stay tuned and don't go nowhere. So Makoto and son are just about ready now. They're about to go hit the track and do their laps. See, you didn't have to really be wearing anything in order to go out there in that particular round. I should have brought the Beamer out here. Now I really do regret it. I know, like hell, Makoto's not about to jump on the track on that. So Makoto actually did jump on the track with that little bike. And there he is right there. So now Makoto's son is on the bike. Makoto made a pit stop, passed the bike off to his son, and now his son's on the track. Man, this is hilarious. one thing that I didn't mention is this rider right here. That's a female. And the one coming up on this Grom is a female as well. Not that one, I'm sorry. Where the other Grom go? Oh, she pulled off the course already. She's right there. But both those females ride better than some of the guys. I know they can outride me. But it looks like, yep, checker flag is out. This is the final lap. That's Makoto's son, way up there, coming off the track now. So, now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you to all of the new subscribers. People have been coming over from Adobo Moto's channel. I greatly appreciate it. And with that, your boy is out.
Oh, I can't let him take my soul. I can't let him take my soul.